Hello, Doc.
Hello, Argent.
Welcome to the podcast. What's it called?
Big Serious Weekly.
It's Big Serious Weekly. It's episode 1. We started at 9:30 last night. It's now 7:30 in the morning, and we're just about to wrap it up. Welcome, dear viewers. We sincerely hope you enjoy it.
Let's get on with it.
Let's get on with it. Shall we begin?
We could try.
Let's try.
Is there much reading involved? Because
there is a little bit of reading involved.
okay.
Why?
Well, I can't see half of this screen.
All right.
I can't see about a quarter of this screen.
All right. Can you see that screen?
I can, unfortunately, see that screen. Yes.
Okay. We can use that. You'll have to use the portrait monitor, which I understand. No, no, that's the song. You're not allowed to read that.
This is going really well.
Oh,
I'm glad you're in charge of prep.
I'm so fucking good at this. I slapped together a song and a quiz in about an hour, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's impressive. I'll give you that.
I'm quite pleased with both of them as well.
And you've shown me about half of it accidentally.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Well, it's not the answer half. It's mostly
not the answer half.
Right, at the start of the episode, we start with a brief, it's a sting. It's a short piece of music. We have no idea what we're going to use, and it's going to sound like this. Okay, yeah, and we'll fix it in post. It actually sounds like something.
I'll be honest, not a fan of that bit of music.
Really?
No, hate it.
Oh shit. Well, we're just going to have to stick with it. If the sting changes over time, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I think episode 2 should be something different.
Okay, episode 2. We can make it something different.
Good, thank you.
So, now that that's out of the way, at the start of the episode, we get to choose names.
Great.
We have been provided with an extensive list of names from all our adoring fans.
Yeah, all 6 of them.
6?
I'm being optimistic.
I saw 10 fingers.
I can't count.
Nor can I. That's good. But we can count to 2 because we've chosen 2 from the list. We take on the names for the episode, and those are our personas.
So what are they today?
I got some names. I can't find the names. Fuck. Oh, that's good. I'll just have to go back to the big list of names and find 2 new ones to choose. So our first name, Doc, is Alistair Dogleg, and
come on, what's the other one you've picked that you've seen?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm just browsing through the long list. Dotty Seagull. So, what's the competition this week to decide who gets what name?
As it's episode 1, we could keep it really simple. It could be rock, paper, scissors.
We'll just keep it as rock, paper, scissors. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, go! Ah, the Doc won. I had paper and he had scissors.
Yes. Thank you for giving the audio description for the people at home who can't see.
Who aren't watching.
Or listening.
Because there is no...
Could we have added in some sort of sound effect there, like a slicing sound?
I might do it now. I won't sync it up with the thing.
No, absolutely not.
I won't sync it up with the rock, paper, scissors match.
If you could come in about 5 minutes' time, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Excellent.
I might even just insert a spare one now. Yeah, it's going to sound like that. Brilliant. So, what name are you going to go for and what name am I going to have?
I'm absolutely going to be Alistair Dogleg.
You're going to be Alistair Dogleg. That means that I am Dotty Seagull. What's an interesting fact about Alistair Dogleg? What's the first thing you notice about him?
Well, it's a dog leg, isn't it? He has a literal dog leg. It's not just a name.
What, instead of one of his legs?
Yeah. So normal human, and then you look at his right leg, and it's just a little chihuahua leg. So he hops around everywhere.
Does he bother with a crutch? Because that seems like a thing that would warrant a crutch.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But no, he doesn't.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's really bad in the winter. The ice on the ground, you're hopping around. Don't stand a chance, do you?
Must be wicked in a 3-legged race, though.
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10.
So, when he goes to the gents, does he cock his leg?
No.
No?
He's mostly man. Why would he cock his leg?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the leg's got a mind of his own. How did he acquire it?
Well, I'm going to say some sort of automobile accident. And he went to hospital. They had to amputate his normal leg. It's like, we can give you a replacement, but they were all out of fresh human legs.
Right. So it's
they went down to local vets.
Oh, right. And that's all that's left of little Lucky, is it?
Yeah, basically.
Poor Lucky. And he was in the other car.
Yeah, he was driving the other car, actually.
Excellent. Well, here's the first thing you need to know about Dotty Seagull. She does a lot of work for charity. Okay. Yeah, she works in a home for elderly people.
Right.
And she looks after them. But it's kind of a problem because on Fridays they have fish and chips. And she goes absolutely batshit mental. Like, last Friday, they had fish and chips there. Dottie just started running around stealing people's chips and screaming at the old people. And they didn't take very kindly to that. It took like 5 or 6 of her colleagues, thank God they were there, to physically wrestle her out of the building. She's an absolute bastard around chips.
Wow.
She's a horrible, horrible woman around
Why
chips.
is that? Is that some sort of childhood trauma or something?
I don't know. I think it's something like that. She grew up watching The Little Mermaid. And her favourite character was Hopper. Like, the one who knew what all the, like, various things were for. Like, the fork. It's like, oh yeah, that's a dingle hopper. That's for brushing your hair. So she brushes her hair with a fork.
Okay.
And yeah, she just grew up wanting to be a lot like Hopper. I'm sure his name is Hopper. Yeah.
Maybe the audience could write in and tell us. I'll tell you what, Dottie, what's your address?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm literally bird-brained and therefore cannot remember my address. I'm quite lost. I don't know who you are or what's going on with your leg, but I think it's time to move on.
I think it might be time to move on.
What's the first thing we're going to be reading today, Alistair?
It is some article that one of us has picked out, but I don't know who, because we didn't have the discussion.
Well, it just so happens that I prepared one earlier. Since it has been Christmas lately.
Has it?
Yes. The podcast is coming out in February, but it has been Christmas lately at the time of recording.
Sorry, February of what year?
Probably 2023.
That's alright then.
Now, the article is a Christmas-themed article published on December 13th, 2021 by Clickhole, and it's called Fuck 'em All. 7 Christmas gifts that will make every member of your family so fucking pissed. I read this article to my mum. She found it quite funny.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. And now we're going to read it together.
Good, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, shall I read the introduction?
That would be ideal, because I can't read anything from here.
Oh, is that better?
That's actually a lot better, thank you.
Brilliant. So, here's the subtext for the article. Everyone in your family sucks. They suck ass, and it's time for them to get what they deserve. Here are 7 Christmas gifts that you can give them this year that will make them so goddamn fucking pissed. What's number 1, Alistair?
Well, it's a hamster.
Right?
A hamster is a perfect gift for a loser family member like your mum. They're dirty and they smell bad, and they kick their stupid little hamster wood chips all over the floor. And your mum is going to unwrap one on Christmas morning and go, "What the hell is this? Who bought this? I can't keep this." It'll be the perfect start to a holiday full of conflict and screaming. Fuck everybody.
Fuck everybody indeed. Number 2. A hologram of Ryan Lochte. Holograms are pretty cool, but not this one. It's just a huge, cumbersome facsimile of disgraced Olympic swimmer Ryan Lochte, and it's programmed to accuse everyone in its vicinity of stealing its wallet. Trust us, your parents are going to flip their lid when they wake up to a 6'2" guy in a Speedo and bleached blonde hair standing in their living room screaming at them to give them back his Gap credit card. But that's too bad for them, isn't it? Happy holidays, arseholes!
Right, so number 3. Grain. Whether you're shopping for a younger teen sibling or an elderly great uncle, it'll be hard to piss them off more than you can with a plastic baggie full of loose, unprocessed grain. Throw in some barley, amaranth, oats, whatever. It won't be long before they're angrily throwing their bag of grist to the ground and storming out of the house in just one of many displays of rage and disappointment you'll see from your loved ones during your gift exchange. There is a lack of comma in there, isn't there?
This is 41 words without a comma.
Yeah, I did not prepare for that. I was just hoping it would show up, and
just one
it didn't.
Big, long breath. Grain.
That would be annoying. I'd hate it.
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
No. Well,
Like, that's kind of the point, isn't it?
I mean, if grain one of those things is bad to throw out for birds, or was that rice?
I think that's rice.
Ah.
Number 4. An 18-wheeler with a huge logo for a business called Dumb Bitch LLC on the side. If you start planning early enough, you can get an 18-wheeler truck registered in your brother's name, if you have a brother, if not, sister, father, mother, close relative, friend.
The guy down the street.
Yeah, if you email us, I'll provide you with the personal details of Dr. Double Denim and you can register it in his name. Anyway, you can get an 18-wheeler truck registered in your brother's name in time for Christmas morning, complete with a logo depicting him wearing a t-shirt that says Dumb Bitch LLC, emblazoned on both sides of the shipping container. Then all you have to do is open up the living room blinds and watch his face fall in horror as he sees the enormous, ugly, incredibly impractical new machine you got him. Get going and make it your family's worst Christmas yet.
What would you do with an 18-wheeler?
Oh, jeez. What, like outside my house?
Yeah, because it would be really inconvenient outside your house.
It would.
You wouldn't have anywhere to turn it around.
It would. If I could legally like tax it and insure it, I'd probably just park it like along the main road somewhere and just use it as a garage.
That'd be alright.
And keep all my motorbikes and stuff inside it.
Would you get robbed? It'd definitely get robbed.
It definitely would get robbed,
Definitely
wouldn't it?
get robbed. Anyway, number 5. Yogurt. Or if you're American, yogurt.
What about Australian?
No, I don't do accents. Don't put me on the spot here. Everyone's eating plain yogurt this Christmas. The store brand kind. Enjoy the shitty taste, morons.
Or just like plain
shitty yogurt.
That's grim.
That is pretty bad.
That's nasty.
It's a bad gift.
How much of it is the problem as well? Like, if it's like a little pot.
Surely, like it's got to be the proper like cheap stuff as well. So you would just buy tons of it.
Yeah. Yeah, like a little pot, you could, even like a reasonably sized pot, you could just have over a week with breakfast, have it with your cornflakes or your granola with a little bit of honey and it'd be fine. But like if we're talking like 2 5-litre buckets of the stuff.
Yeah, I'm talking like more than you'd like want to eat before it goes off.
I want to know how much that would cost. Bulk buy yoghurt.
It would have been quicker for us to walk to the shop.
This is true. Breaks Greek style yoghurt. A 2 kilogram bucket of that is £8.23 or £4.12 per kilo. Oh, I don't know. I think we can do better than that. Tesco Greek style yoghurt, 17p per 100 grams. So that's £1.70 per 100 grams. So if you had a £20 budget, yeah, so 20 divided by £1.70 is 11.7. You could get them 11. You could get 12 kilos of yoghurt for 20 quid.
That's an unreasonable amount.
That is more than an unreasonable amount.
Where would you even put that?
Under the Christmas tree. Their problem now.
All night. For a whole week.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You'd wrap it, you'd paper it, you'd stick it as close to either the radiator or whatever the thing that's controlling the lights is.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
so it gets nice and warm.
I want an electrical fire for Christmas.
I want cooked yoghurt. I want it separated. I want water running into all the electrical appliances. It's going to be great. Jump into your local supermarket website and buy yourself 12 kilos of yogurt for your relatives. Number 6, 1 ping pong paddle. It can be difficult to shop for children in your family, but not if you get them 1 single ping pong paddle, no ball. It will be so satisfying to see the tears of frustration they'll cry as they try to figure out what to do besides sort of swing the paddle around in the air, growing more and more upset as they realise just how shitty their gift is.
The thing is, with this, you would only do it for one person as well. You wouldn't like get everyone 1 ping pong paddle because there's a risk of them being able to do something with it.
Yeah.
So you'd only get one person 1 and that'll be it.
Yeah. You probably can buy individuals, can't you?
I don't know if you probably can because one person only needs 1. Like you wouldn't, like professionals probably don't buy a set, do they?
Well, that's it. There you go. $3.99. That's less than a £5 for a ping pong paddle.
It is.
Does that need to have like the sticky stuff applied to
it? Doesn't
either
look
side
like it's
of
got
it?
the rubber on it, does it?
Yeah. So you probably buy the paddle and you buy the rubber separately.
Yeah, I guess you would. All right, we're on to the last one on the list.
Number 7, last but not least. That's probably my favourite.
Hey, this is going to be good. If you're really stuck, well, you can get your family, friends, anyone. It's another Christmas tree. Best way to piss your entire family off to the point that you get run out of the house for the rest of the week is to show up Christmas morning while everyone is sitting around the beautifully decorated tree and drag in an even larger second Christmas tree. It won't be long before the entire family is hopping fucking mad. Just letting loose on each other as they try to figure out what the fuck to do about the fact that they have 2 huge trees in the living room and the cousins are coming over in an hour. Where the hell do we put it, they'll cry. It's getting pine needles all over the place. What a shit show it'll be. Merry Christmas, and fuck every single one of the stupid fucking people you're related to.
It's a nice festive message, isn't it?
I think it's good. I mean,
but yeah, I think wrecking Christmas with like shit gifts is probably, is that better or worse than just hiding away in your room and being miserable? I think it's probably better.
At least you're part of it. At least you're part of Christmas. There's some memories there.
there are memories there. That way, just in case you ever choose to come back to Christmas and like be pro Christmas again.
I mean, to be fair, because then you're working towards your own Christmas Carol story there, aren't you? Because, like, Ghost of Christmas Past was like, yeah, this was you, ruining Christmas for the last 6 years. How'd you feel about that?
6 consecutive years of dragging in a new fucking tree.
6 years of Timmy getting a ping pong paddle. But the problem is you think he's learned his lesson, because it's like, oh great, well I've got 6 ping pong paddles, but no, because he's been throwing them away each year. So he doesn't learn.
So there's a lesson, guys. If anybody ever gets you 1 ping pong paddle, keep it.
Just wait it out. It'll sort itself out eventually.
It will. Right, that was good. Let's move on.
What's next?
The next thing we've got after articles is we've got OC Corner.
OC Corner, okay.
Would you like to introduce OC Corner for the lovely listeners?
Yeah, so OC Corner is basically we're going to come up with some nonsense of our own. Mostly because then if we ever do get a cease and desist letter from, say, Clickhole, we can keep some of the episode in, hopefully.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, the already unlistenable podcast gets a little bit shorter.
Yeah, it's a bonus really, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
So,
but the content's going to be very, very hit or miss because neither of us have really cultivated the skill of being funny, I don't think.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, I believe this week you've come up with the OC. Also, I like that we refer to it as this week. This isn't going to be weekly, is it?
It's not going to be weekly.
Probably not even monthly, knowing us.
But you know what? It's fine.
Annual podcast?
Annual.
Is that how you gain followers?
I don't know, it could be. Depends how good it is. Yeah, no.
Big fat podcast of the year, but it's not particularly fat.
Yeah, and it's 18 minutes long, or however long it's going to be. So, today, we have a quiz. I'm actually really proud of this quiz. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
It's got 5 questions, and depending on how many answers you get correct, you get a different prize.
It's not those nuts, is it?
These nuts. No, these nuts are completely unrelated to the quiz.
I'm glad.
Though I do need to eat them.
You can do that in your own time.
It's not a podcast activity, is it?
No.
On a correct answer, we ring the cowbell of victory.
Bella hates that as well.
That's good. She's going to love this. And on an incorrect answer, we have to play the vibra slap of shame.
If she claws my leg, I'm going to punch you.
So I'm about to get punched quite a lot. So, we'll start with the questions. Question number 1. Who invented gravity?
Just straight up invented it.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So not even who discovered gravity, just who invented gravity. Who went, you know what? I'm tired of floating around.
Yep.
I come up with this great idea.
Yep.
Gravity.
Yep.
God.
It's a fucking stupid answer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a fucking stupid answer.
Come on then. Who invented gravity?
Right, gravity is a force of nature. Nobody invented it. Much like marifat peas and lentils, it's grown on trees.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, it's one of these quizzes, is it?
What, where the answers are factually correct?
Yeah, well, I find out that gravity is grown on trees, yes.
Okay, maybe not as such, but you know, there's plenty of it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. What's question 2?
Question 2. Name everyone who has played as Austin Powers in one of his films. 1 point per correct answer.
Okay. I mean, I don't like Austin Powers, so...
Okay. But how many people have played Austin Powers?
There's Mike Myers?
Yeah.
Yep.
And in one of his films, they said they were making a film about him. And there was somebody who played him in a preview.
See, I've not seen it. Tom Cruise.
It was Tom Cruise.
Was it actually?
It was fucking Tom Cruise.
Wow.
Yes. Excellent. For one more point, you could have had Austin Powers himself. He played himself in a new film I saw in a dream I had last night. It was a little derivative, but it had a wicked car chase where he escapes from an evil university campus on an e-scooter.
So it's set in Brighton.
It is set in Brighton.
Yeah.
It's quite good. It's all right. Bumps into Dick Valentine. No, I've got a contract with Electric Six to be part of the film. It's wicked.
How did this happen?
Oh no, it was a dream. Sorry, I made it up.
Yeah.
In my brain. Question 3. Without looking, what is the colour of the lampshade in the room next to us?
Next to us?
Yep, that room over there.
I barely know the colour of the lampshade in the room we're in. I think the one we're in is red. The
Good
one
guess.
next to us?
Yep.
Is it blue?
No.
Cream?
No.
Is it also red?
It's also red.
Shit.
There's a really easy way of remembering it. It's the same colour as itself. So if you just remember the colour it is, then you remember the colour it is.
That's good advice, thank you.
You're welcome. Question 4. How tall is Danny DeVito in Imperial? So that's feet in inches.
Is it? As a guess, is it 4'5"?
It's not.
Oh.
Danny DeVito is 4'10", which makes him tall enough to ride on all of the rides at Thorpe Park and most Disney parks.
That's good for him.
That is good for him because Danny DeVito is great.
Yeah, it's very funny.
I wouldn't want him to be deprived of the experience of riding on like Disney park rides and like Thorpe Park.
Are they
rides.
good?
They are quite good. Yeah. They're pretty good. I really like Space Mountain. It's a small world, bit slow paced, a little bit pants.
He'd fit right in though.
I'm not sure he would. I haven't seen the way he behaves in Always Sunny. I don't think he would. Now, question 5. Name the song based on these lyrics. You can actually stop me halfway through if you think you know the answer.
No, please. Read the question in full.
Okay, so here are the lyrics. You ready? Uh-oh, 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 oh no no. 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 What is it?
See, originally I thought it was something written by the Teletubbies.
Really?
Yeah, they're always like, uh-oh.
Oh, like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's not uh-oh, is it?
But then, like,
Like
I've analysed the lyrics.
Right.
And it's obviously the lyrical genius of Beyonce. Is it Crazy in Love?
Yeah. And there is an artist that features in it as well.
Is it Jay-Z?
It is Jay-Z. It's Crazy in Love by Beyonce featuring Jay-Z, who I had pretty much no idea existed until about a month ago.
Well, Beyonce?
No, Jay-Z.
Ah.
I know who Beyonce was.
Oh, that's good.
Beyonce, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
She's like the queen.
Yeah.
But this is no disrespect to Jay-Z. I don't keep up with any kind of pop music.
Uh-huh.
At all.
How old's this song?
This song came out in 2003.
So you're a little bit behind.
So I'm a little bit behind. The song
Almost like 20 years behind.
Almost like 20 years behind. Yeah, all right. Well, I haven't kept up with any description of pop music for like 20 years. That's the end of your prize. So you got...
That's the end of my prize?
No, that's the end of...
My prize hasn't started.
Your prize hasn't started. You're absolutely right about that. So, you got 1 mark for 1, you got 2 marks for 2, so that's 3 marks. You didn't get question 3, you didn't get question 4, but you did get question 5, so that's 4 marks that you got. Now, your prize is... You win a Terry's chocolate orange truffle.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's the best prize.
It is actually the best prize. While Alistair Dogleg eats his truffle, shut up with that, please. I'm going to introduce the next segment, which is Florida Man of the Week. Here's what we do. We Google Florida Man, and then find the latest article, and then we read it.
Is it the latest article, or is it like one for today's date?
It was today's date, wasn't it? Let's find Florida Man.
And now, the audience gets to find out how long it took us to release this after recording.
Right, what date is this? 30th of December 2020.
I think that'll do.
It's today. Florida man wearing gloves steals all the chicken wings at 7-Eleven, officials say. This is on Boston 25 News. Naples, Florida. A Florida man was arrested Tuesday after stealing all of the chicken wings and other hot food available at a Naples 7-Eleven. The Collier County Sheriff's Office... Sorry. The Collier County Sheriff's Office was called to the convenience store around 8:23 p.m. after a man put gloves on, took the food items, and left the store with them, WWBH reported. The clerk said the man, who has not been identified, has been in the store before. The last time, he ate 3 chicken wings in front of the clerk and then left without paying, the employee said. He's a serial offender.
Also, it's like, so they recognise him, they know he's a problem, and they still let him in the store to do what he wants.
He must be paying someone off, surely.
Inside job.
How do we know it's not staff? The man left the store in a car with 2 other people. Deputies later pulled over the vehicle. All 3 people were detained while the suspect was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct, investigators said.
Just disorderly conduct.
Yeah, not theft.
It's a nice little story, isn't it?
My favourite part about that is just the fact that he's done it before.
Yeah, right? What's the fact? He's walked in, and rather than like steal them, he's just like sat there and ate them in the store and then walked out. Because what can they do about it?
What are they going to do? Like, sir, you can't eat these. Surely, like, if you were working in that job, you wouldn't even bother, like, just telling someone, sorry, you can't eat that without paying for it. Because, like, you know they know that.
Yeah,
surely.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? That's kind of how how stores work. Like, you go in, you pick up a product, you put down your money, you leave. Most people get this.
Yeah. I've heard stories of somebody's relative who used to go into supermarkets, pick up one of the sandwiches, eat the sandwich, and put the box back on the shelf and walk out.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I had a relative who, you'd go shopping and you'd be like Easter, and it's like, oh, someone's opened this Easter egg. We might as well finish it while we wander around the store.
Oh dear. I remember getting sweets from my mum when I was like little and being like, Mum, can I eat my sweets now? Can I eat my sweets now? Because like you're a kid, you don't understand like these things. It's like no, not until I've paid for them. Fine. But to be fair, what really is wrong with picking up food in a supermarket, eating it, then just scanning it and paying for it on your way out?
Oh, nothing, as long as you do like pay for it at the end is like it's acceptable.
It's a bit of a weird format for a restaurant.
Yeah.
Could work though. It could work.
Maybe.
Oh no, wait, it's basically Yo Sushi, isn't it? Have you ever been to Yo Sushi?
I've never been to Yo Sushi, no.
It's basically Yo Sushi.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, like you pick up a colour plate, the prices are based on the colour coding.
Okay.
And then they tot you up at the end.
I mean, to be fair, on most restaurants, a case of you eat your food before you pay.
Yeah, unless you go like someone like Bruce
McDonald's.
Fair or Nando's as well, you have to like go up.
Oh, yeah, I suppose
Nando's you pay before you get your food.
Yeah.
Why? Because you just can't trust people.
No, you're right. Got to make sure they pay for their food, and also you got to make sure you're covered for if they try and steal bowls or something.
Yeah. Well, great. Let's move on, why don't we? That's the Florida Man of the Week. Now it's time for the outro.
Finally.
Yeah. We leave you with this passing thought for the day.
Wherever you go, there you are.
And there it is. And there you are. Alright. Thanks. See ya.
Bye.
Shit, where's my mouse?